Hello guys and welcome back to another video. By the way, the only reason I'm only showing my face for this video is because, well, I can show a little more, but on my shirt it shows the name of my school and I cannot show that since that is private information. So this is another story time video, and as you can tell by the title, someone almost caused a fire drill in my school. Yeah, so in this video I'm going to be going over basically what happened, because it was pretty bad. So it was just a normal day. I get into class and we're doing a cool project. Like, I love projects, and it was a board game project where we got to make our own board game. I still love that project. It was a really good project. The only issue, though, we were missing one student in the class. I have absolutely no clue who this student was, but apparently they went over to the other classroom for something. I don't know what. I thought of it as nothing, and I just kept doing my board game with my friends. I forgot who I was doing it with, of course. But then something weird happened. I started smelling like smoke, and I knew something was wrong because we're not supposed to be smelling smoke. Well, duh, it's a school. But I mean, I still didn't think much of it because smoke has come out of, like, since it's like a kind of old school, they have like chimneys, and the smoke like comes out of that. So I just thought it was that, and they just shot too much out. But oh boy, was I wrong. A couple minutes later, and everybody started complaining about the smoke, and it was actually starting to get pretty foggy in the room. So I did the only logical thing. I went outside. Everyone else went outside, and the teacher led us out there. But once we got down, we went around into the field to check what was going on. We saw smoke coming out of a classroom, and we heard kids screaming. At that point, I was scared. I mean, I think you guys can all agree with this, but I really wanted to, like, go in there and save them and be the hero. But yeah, I'm not doing that. It's kind of bad though, because when I heard those kids screaming, the first thing that my brain thought was, they're dead. Which is stupid, because how would they be screaming if they're not dead? I mean, yeah, they could be burning, but I didn't want to go out there. So a couple minutes after looking at it, I saw a teacher come out with a fire hydrant, and she was holding her walkie-talkie like, we need a fire department here immediately. And I was really scared, so I instantly ran to our fire line, but everyone else was just watching instead of helping, which was rude. The only person actually helping was the teacher. Like, bro, come on. I mean, I totally wanted to help. Anyway, back to the story. After that, I just the fire alarm immediately started playing after that, and there was these kids running out there because it was an actual fire, and this was the only time I've ever been in an actual fire drill. So after we all ran outside to our lines, I was looking down at the thing, it was over there, and I saw them putting out the fire with a fire hydrant, and then I ran over there, because I don't know why, and told the teacher, hey, do you know what happened? She was like, oh, someone lit a match and lit a backpack on fire. And I was like, what? And I wanted to look in there, but of course the teacher said no, obviously. But the one reason I was worried, my brother's in that class. Yeah. But luckily he was okay. Turns out he was using the bathroom while the entire thing happened. So we just ran out with the office people. Office staff. Sorry, not people. After all that scary thing, the smoke cooled down. All the kids who were in that class, they got to play outside because their class was confiscated and stuff. But we couldn't, which was extremely rude. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and no, it's another short story. But if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Anywho, I think that wraps up the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!